Okay, great introduction to coding at the age of about 8 is Scratch. Here I'm using the offline editor. This is Scratch version 2. For my purposes here, I'm not going to update the version. And I'm going to make a knock knock joke. I have this Sprite, this cat character, and you can see it's called Sprite 1 at the moment. I also have the stage. Notice that with sprites you get a whole bunch of motion blocks of code, and we're going to be using motion, we're going to be using looks, we're going to be using events and control to start with. Notice that on the stage you don't get motion, but you do get different backdrops. So for example, if I wanted to choose a different backdrop, that is something that I could do. Now I have a cat in a playground. Now I'm going to make sure that I'm editing the scripts for the cat character to start with. So if I went when flag clicked from these start events, and then I had him saying something, let's say hello. What does that look like when I click the green flag? There you go, it says hello for 2 seconds. Now I'm going to add another character. So here I've got new sprite. I'm going to choose one from the library. I'll try Alex here. And you'll notice that Alex is facing away from the cat, but I want Alex to face towards the cat. Now I could do that with code, but I'm just going to have a look at this little eye for information. And the direction Alex is pointing in is 90 degrees from the vertical here, which is right. Now if I swing that round to about 90 minus 90, that would have her looking left. However, of course, you don't want her upside down, so I'm going to change the rotation style to only face left and right here. And you can get rid of this information box. And now I can't think of any knock-knock jokes, so I'm going to jgledhill.co.uk under Resources 8s, and there is a curated selection of hilarious knock-knock jokes here. The first one is about a canoe or something. Right, so I'm going to start on that one. So my cat at the moment, let's go to the codes which relate to the cat by clicking on it. Say, let's just click here and change that. Say knock knock for 2 seconds, that should work. There you go, saying knock knock now. Now I want Alex to reply, so at the start I want Alex to say something. Now you might be thinking, if I get Alex to say something at exactly the same time, who's there, that's going to clash. So I want to wait for about the 2 seconds that it takes for the cat to say something. So let's see what that looks like. And let's see if you can now get them to tell a joke to each other. One way of developing this would be to add sounds at the end. So once I've made my joke, it doesn't matter which character you add sounds to. You could have something like a cheer at the end, or a little less American, you could have some clapping. Still cheering. Anyway, let's say I wanted clapping, so I'm going to select it. Okay. And this sound I'm now going to add with a script in. So this is a bit of an extension now, using these sound blocks. So I'm going to play the sound clapping until done. Well, you'll have to decide where you want to play it, but in my program it's going to be there.